What's up, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones here with another movie review. And I figured since it is Memorial Day weekend, we would first um, give honor to all the men and women that gave their lives for this country. But I figured going with that theme, going with movies that deal with heroes giving their lives uh, in combat for the U.S. So I'm going to go with this movie, Flight of Intruder, which came out in 1991. A war movie directed by John Milius, who wrote parts of The Hunt for Red October, the movie, not the book, not the novel, but the movie. The movie. It starred Danny Glover, William Dafoe, and Brad Johnson. Also, there were Rosanna Arquette. Tom Sizemore had a small role in it, and Fred Thomas had a small part in it. The late Fred Thomas, who played in movies such as Die Hard 2 and The Hunt for Red October. He played in that. Ben Rames was in it for a little bit. Just people that had small cameos. Anyways, the movie is based off a novel of the same name by Stephen Kuntz, based on his experience as a A6 intruder pilot during the Vietnam War. The issue with this movie, it had a bunch of negative reviews. The budget for this movie was about $30 million. They only made $14.5 million in the box office. It is if you like war movies, you'll like it. Some of the side scenes, besides the fighting and shooting going on, it's kind of hard to watch, but I believe the movies are only an hour and 15 minutes, so it's a short watch. But I can see why it received negative reviews. They were trying to go off of the success of Hunt for October the year before, and it didn't work as well. They try to pull actors like Richard Gere for certain roles, Richard Dreyfuss. Who else did they try to get? But they all declined, so they chose Danny Glover, Brad Johnson, and William Dafoe. And the movie was shot on location in Hawaii. Most of it was U.S. Navy cooperation with the 8 naval air facilities as disposal of Paramount Productions. USS Independence was involved for 2 weeks of filming. A-63 intruders from VA's 165 boomers were used. What else do we got? That's about it. But I like the movie because it was something me and my dad would watch. Westerns, more movies. We watched some comedies and stuff, but this movie touched me because it's something me and my father watch. And again, it's Memorial Day weekend. We want to honor those who gave their lives. The novel, the interesting thing on the novel, in the novel, the A6 intruder pilots operated from fictional aircraft carrier and U.S. Shallow. Grafton enlisted his new bombardier Cole, which is played by William Dafoe, and Abe Steger, I think that's Brad Johnson, to attack the headquarters of the Communist Party. And I'm going to go over this real quick. But Steger is unable to find information on Communist Party headquarters. So that all this stuff is the same as in the movie. The difference is when they do this big launch big attack at the end, Cole's character in the book is treated for his wounds and recovers in Pensacola, Florida. In the movie, William Dafoe's character, he dies, and because I think he set off flare for them to hit this air spacing on me, air defense gun that was shooting at the aircraft that were trying to bomb. But if you're like into those movies, you'll like this movie. For me, it's like a 5 5.5. For other people that don't like these kind of movies, you won't like it. But let me know your thoughts. Check it out. I think it's on in Amazon, but you can always find movies like this on YouTube, but you just have to watch commercials. But leave your comments below, hit that like button, sub up, share, and I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed.
Audio